Shut down. Rampage. Dominating. Legendary. Enemy killing spree. Enemy rampage. Enemies dominating. Legendary. Shut down.
What's up guys, Freddy here, and I am bringing you some Eggb0mb, and I know it's been a little while, but I'll explain that one to you really quickly. I've been going through and hacking out Pokemon Hollow Mysteries, because yeah, I'm the creator of that game, and I had to get a new emulator because the emulator was running too slowly, and then I realized that it was the same problem when trying to run this game on the emulator, that when I was trying to speed up and go places, it really just wasn't speeding up, and it was lagging, and it was driving me bloody nuts. So I got to the point where I'm like, hey, let's just get a new emulator. Then you're gonna love this. I put the new emulator on, and then I'm stuck between a decision, because the new emulator decided not to recognize any of the save files that I had for this game, and I'm sitting there going, either I use the emulator that I had before that's running at normal speed, meaning I'm doing everything really slowly, or I'm gonna have to replay the game on the new emulator and be able to run it quickly, but sit there for a while and actually sit down and get through it and stuff like that. So I decided on doing the latter, considering the latter option could, basing it on the fact that I'm about halfway through the game, maybe a little less based on storyline things and stuff like that. So I decided, hey, let's just sit down, do one recording session where I just get everything done. I can put a massive progression montage, mention afterwards that I've had to do that entire thing, and literally I've got Camtasia sitting up here, and I spent literally an hour 40 just getting through the entire game up until this point. Now, I know that this is a little bit further when we left off, because we left off at the end of the 5th gym, because that's where we just crap. I did not want to do that. Anyway, because we'd just beaten Norman, but I figured, hey, I can't just leave it there because then it's a whole episode of doing nothing, which, if you guys have been watching the series, you know that I like to put these progression montages and then do main pieces, so bits where I verse, you know, the evil teams or gym leaders, or, you know, have a big rival battle. Those are the parts that I actually like to include within the episode, because they're the better battles, otherwise it's just explosion upon explosion, and it's just a concept that's done over and over. So, I'm just gonna move upstairs and, crap, we've got a double battle. Okay, well, I tell you what, Emerald is full of freaking double battles, and I swear it drove me nuts trying to get through some of them. Because sometimes people are like, oh, you'll have a Skarmory and then an arrow and stuff like this, and you just have to sit there spamming Leer, and it's, but it's alright, it's alright. We're here now, we're doing the episode, we're all good. So enough complaining, now we're just going to get through. And with this episode, what I'm going to do is clear out the Weather Institute, which we're in now, and then I'm going to go do the rival battle with May, because she's going to stop us before we get into Fortree City. Then in the following episode, we'll take on Winona's gym. So I've got stuff planned out, you know, episode to episode. I don't plan too far ahead, but I have a general idea of what we're going to be doing. So you guys know exactly what's happening. And as you can see, we get through this double battle. Oh, I thought we got through this double battle. And they've got more Pokemon. 2 more. Okay. I can take 2 more. I can take 2 more. Alright, what you got? Carvana and Poochyena. I swear to God, the Pokemon are just so standard from the evil teams. Like, I get that you want to put them in some sort of category, like, you know, dark types, poison types, you know, scruffy looking normal types, like Rattata and stuff like that. But I guess it's because we burst them over and over again that you just go, I'm sick of seeing all these Pokemon. But, you know, can you have something decent? Like, even in Mount Pyre, you know, what's his name? Maxie. God, I knew it was his name. Maxie has a bloody Zubat. Sure, he has a Camerupt, which is good, you know, because it's actually somewhat of a challenge, but it's just disappointing to have to deal with the fact that, you know, sitting there is this scrummy Zubat, and it's like, I battled so many of those throughout the game, and I'm over it. And I wouldn't speed up so much in this bloody Weather Institute if they actually let me use my run and shoot indoors. Seriously, that was one of the biggest letdowns in Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, Fire Red, Leaf Green. Once in 4th Gen, they decided that was stupid. You can run indoors because this is just really frustrating. That's when things got a lot better. And we got around this dude over here, so cop that. Yeah. We're gonna verse the admin over here. You're going to meddle in the macro affairs? You're either absolutely fearless, simply ignorant, or both. You're so cute, you're disgusting. I'll put you down, kitty. Oh yeah, she likes me. That's a tip for all you kitties out there. You know that chicks dig you when they start insulting you. It means that they feel comfortable around you. Not insulting as in like brutal, you know, just it's hard to say. When they're basically insulting you to no end, then I take that back. But when they're insulting you to the point of, you know, there's one thing here, but you consider yourself a friend with them, then she might like you. I don't know. This is something I've noticed. If you don't, you know, if you like that girl and then you don't want to take a chance, you know, that's up to you. I'm not saying, you know, that's a definite thing, but I've noticed, you know, with me at least, you know, maybe it's because of my personality or whatever, I can't really say, but I do know that some people just have an absolute ball just throwing just shit at me, just like, cop this, and, you know, I take it on the chin. There's no point to life if you can't just take stuff and go, alright, I see what you did there, I'll get you back. That's how I live life. You gotta take stuff and you gotta give stuff back. Because if you don't give stuff back, then it just means people are just insulting you the whole time. But, you know, if you can do it to a point where it's it's like, oh, okay, without being blatantly offensive. That's when, things are going good. And I don't mean things going good as in, that's when, oh, damn, I tried to use a max revive. I wanted to use a 4-star. God damn it. Okay. So, trying to sum up everything I've said so far. Things are going good. By that I don't mean, if it's a girl and you're a guy or the other way around, that, necessarily things are going to happen, because things will happen or they won't. I'm just saying that that's the sort of friendship that you want, or at least in my opinion. I don't want a friendship where it's just like, it's kind of boring. It's like, oh yeah, I'm friends with you, but I don't know much about you, and I say I'm your friend, but, I can't really say anything to offend you because you weren't that good. I like the friends where it's sort of like, haha, got that one, and they have to go, alright, I don't like the fact that you did that, but I also do, because now it means I can throw shit back at you, That's how I like my friendships. Maybe it's because I'm weird, maybe it's because I'm stupid, I don't know. I really couldn't say. All I know is that I've exploded, and this Mariana can cop that. And that's the Weather Institute gone. Alright, we done with the Weather Institute. We cleared Aqua Agni, Shelly. Ah, you're disgustingly strong. And then she gives me money. Bad enough to have Team Magma blunder around. Or I think around was better there. But now there's you? What makes you want to sniff around in our business anyway? Just go away. We have a... you spoiled everything, dude. I was in the zone with that voice, and then you come along and mess it all up. You dick. And then this guy gives me a cast form. And I want the cast form. You should keep the cast form. Keep it. Keep it. Please. I don't want it. You are not going to keep it because you like infuriating me with your bullcrap. Utter nonsense bullcrap. Let's get the other Chansey out that I should have already got out for the Blissey. And, yeah, so for those of you that have been keeping up with the series, I should have mentioned this earlier. I do have the nicknames for the Chanseys that I had before. Actually, this I'll go a little bit. All the nicknames are the same, so we've got scrambled, boiled, pickled, blah 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 blah. Can't remember the rest of them, but of course they are different Chanseys with different HPs, different attacks, and all that sort of stuff, because they had to be different Chanseys with a different start, which is frustrating, I know, but hey, I can only do so much. Where are you at, mate? Late to the party, I already cleaned out Team Aqua. Freddy, where were you? I was looking for you. I was actually getting stuff done. How much stronger have you gotten? Let me check for you. Ready with Pokemon? Of course you are. Go! I really hate battling May in this game. I regret giving her the Scummery so much. I really do. The rest of her team, forget about it, not a big deal. But that Scummery, my god, it's just so annoying. Alright. Alright, let's get the explosion off. Uproar, don't kill me. This is the worst thing about this game, seeing the HP tick down at a reasonable pace, but because there's so much HP, there's nothing you can do but sit there going, how much is it gonna do, how much is it gonna do, how much is it gonna do? It's so much better if, we're using Rotoms or something like that, because with a Rotom, you've got little HP but a lot of defense, so the HP will go down at, just a small amount, but relatively to HP, it's like, ooh, okay, that's a fair amount. Gee, I can't really sum it up any better than that, but yeah. And basically what I'm saying is Pokemon with not so much HP, but high defenses would mean the HP bar doesn't have to roll through, and that way we get stuff done faster. But unfortunately that's not something we can do. Still, kill the Slugma. I want it gone. I'm not interested in any of its crap. And now, to deal with the Scummery, I'm gonna have to play around with 2 or 3 Chanseys. The best 2 or 3 that I have are Scrambled and Poach, and then I think Smoke is actually the next best one. Pickled is actually useless against this Scummery. And I'll prove that to you because it will get one shot with a steel wing. And I know this because I've played through this game, from start to end, and it's happened twice now. So, I don't have any faith in it. But I can use its health or whatever to go and max revive Poached over here. Since it's one of the chances that I want to be using. Air Cutter. Can you live in Air Cutter? No. Okay. Like I said, Pickled is not the best. It is not the best. And, okay, you've gone for a spike, so that means I get 2 layers off, which is nice, which is very good. I'm very happy with it. Very happy. And please don't get a defense buff with Steel. That is honestly the worst thing in this, when you're just barely getting through these battles against the Skarmory, and then it's like, Skarmory will get a defense boost from this particular Steel Wing, and you sit there going, oh my god, really? Just why now? Why would you get the defense buff right now when I really don't need to get the defense buff? You go ahead and you get it just to annoy me. You tool, Skarmory. You tool. That's what I sit there thinking when it gets the defense buff. Okay. But we do know that the Skarmory is at -2. Ideally, we want to get it down to -6, but I'll take what I can get here. I'll take what I can get. Okay, I'm not sure whether Boiled can take any hits or not, so rather than risk it, I'm just going to go ahead and, heal up a Chansey that I know can take a hit, even though the spikes are up, which changes the outcome of things. I wish that spikes wasn't one of the final moves for Skarmory. That is really annoying that it is. Damn it. Okay, Air Cutter. Can you take an Air Cutter? Let's see that HP tick down. Let's see it. Come on. Pause it. Pause at 100. Pause at 100. Pause at 100. No. Pause at 50. Pause at 10. No. Okay, can't. And Boiled can't take anything either. Alright. So I'm going into Poached. I'm going to get another Leer off. This is my plan. It's my plan. God, the spikes do so much. They do so much. And here's Steel Wing. Alright. Again, don't get the defense buff, because the defense buff will just finish me. It'll finish me, and I don't want that, and I'll hate that, and I'll be so very, very sad. I'll be a sad panda, thank you. So that's 3 defense drops. God damn. This is the worst part about Skarmory. It actually can dish out some degree of damage in this game. So, and I mean, by in this game, I mean, it can do some damage. Ideally, you're not going to be running a physically based one in competitive, unless, I don't know, whether anybody's tried to run a choice band in Skarmory. I don't think its moveset is amazing. I mean, Brave Bird will be decent on it, but outside of Brave Bird, really you're pushing it, I think. It's just off the top of my head. I'm not too familiar with Skarmory's moveset, so I can't really speak, on its behalf. But I do know that defensive Skarmory is the main Skarmory set for a reason. I mean, people run it because it works, right? They run it because it works. They run it because it works. That grammatically does make sense. Pretty sure it does. It just sounds weird. They run it because it works. I think it's because it sounds like it's like a singular and then the plural thing, so it's like confusing. But yeah, it just ignore that. I didn't expect Boiled to live, so the fact that it's crit, I don't care about that. We're going straight into Poached. We're going to get our 4th Leer off, and this is why battling Maze Skarmory is freaking annoying. Good thing is I know that we have a maximum of 1 more time that you're going to have to do this. So that's 4 defense drops. And he went for Metal Sound, or she went for Metal Sound, so I know I'm going to be able to get a 5th one off. Oh, I'm going to get all 6 because you've gone for another Metal Sound. Providing we live, because you could get a crit, or you could get max damage and potentially kill me. I'm not sure exactly how much max damage does. You've missed. Even better, because if we survive the hit, we get to get an explosion off as well. Oh, this has worked so well. And you've missed another one. Not that that matters, because I'm going to die anyway because of the explosion. But I'm going to get a wallop of damage off. Come on. Oh, are you serious? No. That's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted. But Scramble will come in. It'll take spike damage. It should get an explosion off. Do a fair amount of damage. how much we gonna do to survive the stealing, please, 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 please. I'm pretty sure it does. I think, what are we, 200 odd? 173 with spike damage. Yeah, that's pretty good. We're pretty good, pretty safe. Please tell me we kill it somehow. Oh, we got a crit. Okay. Thank God, I was sitting here going, we're gonna be here for a while, and then we got a couple of metal sounds, so we got a couple more layers off, then we got a steel wing miss, then we got some explosions off, then the crit, done. Thank you. The point is, with the Skarmory, it's just a case of persistence. If you guys ever play this sort of a game concept, it's a case of persistence. It's the only way you can get through it. Really, it's frustrating, but I don't know, it makes for interesting commentary. It separates the people, you know, who are actually on the ball, able to commentate from the people who can't. And if you're sitting here going, well, your commentary sucks shit, then I apologize for that, but that's your opinion. I'm doing what I can, you know, I'm doing what I can. And then Scott comes over here. Scott. I thought Scott was, like, useful at one stage. I actually thought that he was supposed to do something, and then when I found out that he doesn't, I was sitting there going, yeah, okay. I mean, yeah, sure, I think he takes you to the battle frontier or whatever, but this is a ROM hack. I'm not really interested in going to the battle frontier, okay? Not interested in going to the battle frontier. But now that we're in Fortree City, I am going to end this episode. If you guys like the fact that we've managed to push through and keep this series going, leave a like. That'd be amazing, because this has been a hell of an effort. We're at 2 hours of recording now, so yeah. But if you guys honestly do leave a like, that'd be amazing. I'd appreciate it, but if not, then it is what it is. If you can keep watching the series at least, I'll still appreciate that. So, with that said and done, we're back for this episode, if you rewatch it, or if you just watch it, I don't know, but still, Freddy Fishfinger, out.